Hello everybody. First, let's start with checking my microphone and webcam. I hope you see me and hear me well. If it's not, please put in the chat box in the comments, which I can adjust during the training session. Hope my sounds good to you. Hope you can see. I kindly ask you to upfront, you can adjust your speaker volume if you need it. In case you don't hear me, yeah? I just like to wait a couple of minutes. Hello, yes, I like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are. Welcome to session. I didn't hear any negative comment about my voice. I hope everything sounds good. Great, I'm glad of that. Okay, many people are gathering, it's good. Hello everybody. Welcome to our new features, which is on Helios 500. Hello, good morning. Hello from Guatemala. Yeah, great. And we have some audience from Bangkok to Guatemala, which is amazing. I'm so thrilled. Thank you. Okay, let's start maybe. Yep, I hope you see my presentation. Yes, that's good. Let me hand over to you on my second screen. Okay, let's check. Okay, today our topic is we like to announce and inform you our latest software version, it's new upgrade, version 1.6. Today I'd like to talk about some features, which is some of them software system related, some of them friend users related, user friendly related. Okay, I think we can start. Yes, great. Time to time I will be checking on comments, but I have some my colleagues. If you have any questions during the presentation, you can type on comments. I'm sure they can catch your question, or I'll again go over about unanswered questions for you. All right. And the training session approximately is going to take 30 minutes. We would like to just inform you that our latest upgrade version. Okay, let me first introduce myself. I'm a Helios trainer. My name is Çağla. I'm a dental technician. Actually, my majority is. Before back then, I was working with different intro scanners and working as a CAD/CAM technician in the dental laboratory. Today, I'm going to be presenting to you. Okay, let's start first the user-facing developments. Okay, because we have some surprising for you maybe. Okay, actually I'm going to cover 14 latest with it comes with 14 new updates. Okay, the first one is we improve scanning capability of metal materials. It could be abutments or maybe some scan bodies. I'd like to highlight you that this is the latest scanning option which is you see on the left picture. They are the same. One of them is chromatic, colorful. The right on the hand side, it's monochromatic color. The metal surfaces are really difficult cases to scan actually because they have a shining surface. But we never say that you should use scan spray. There are also options, but now the scanning capability of metal materials is really improved well. You don't need definitely scan spray, I wouldn't recommend it. But I would recommend always to turn off your refractor for getting extra lights in order to not shining much. But this is a scanning for scan body. You see it. It is metal covered, which you can scan very nicely. And I really like this feature. Probably maybe you were waiting for that. Our new improved color optimization. So I'm just going to give some example in order to compare it. Let's check it out. Okay, this was my mouth actually, it's upper jaw, which I scan. This is how it was looking like in the older version. Okay, in the refined mode. And now I'll just go with, this is its same scan. In the new version, you'll see the color optimization is definitely looking more realistic and more smooth and nice. Yeah. I like to give more example. Let's go. Okay, this is also again my mouth. This is a closer. I just got a scoop on my lower jaw, which is in the left side. You see on the new version in the upper picture, which has a more realistic and smooth and model surfaces we are seeing. And the older version you can compare, it's more like a, I heard some of you from, like, you can say cartoon maybe, or it wasn't looking more realistic, let's say. But now it's in the new version, we covered that and it's looking very nice. And now I like to share also, if you prefer to see, like in the live patient mounts, there is a vivid option. You know that when you click in the vivid mode, here the same model, you can see in the new version vivid mode in the upper right corner picture, and the older version in vivid mode, how it's looking different, right? I personally, as a technician, always looking like a model and colorful, sometimes monochromatic, but vivid mode is also really nice to show and see and show the ring for your patients, especially after you cover the scan. How did you find? Did you like this feature? If you haven't updated yet, well, I would, when you turn on your software, as long as it's connected to network Wi-Fi, you are going to receive a pop-up message. It's going to say that there is a new version update if you would like to install, or you can just click later maybe. But I definitely recommend to click yes and up install. Yeah. Okay, now we also improved our scanning fluency. Now you can scan faster. During I was preparing this presentation, I was thinking that how can I show you that and how can I compare it? And I decided that why not scanning myself during this session? Now, if you're ready, like, I'm not saying that I'm a very expert on scanning. Most of you can scan faster than me, but I like to try and scan myself right now. Let me first open my software and I'm going to share screen with you. Okay, just a second. Okay. I hope you see my screen. Yeah? All right. Well, let me first suction my saliva. I like to prefer scanning my lower jaw, and I'm going to do my best. I'm not saying that I am an expert, but when you install the latest version, you can compare with the older version for your scanning experience. Okay, let's start. Yep, almost done. I don't know how many seconds it take for me. I didn't count myself. Did you count? Probably last time I count it was about 25 seconds, something like that. Of course, there are some missing points which I can add later on. Yeah? How did you find? Please, after you install the latest version, you can compare and let us know. Okay, let me go back to my presentation. Yeah. So we improve scanning fluency, and I just show you that. So now we added new function, which is undercut check function. After you prepare and scan, complete scanning, now you can see if the preparations are parallel or if there is an undercut area. So let's see how we find that. Okay, here now you are going to see a new button here and the left side, left pillar in the down. Okay. When we click that, we need to insert the direction which the crowns or bridges are going to fit. Now you see some colors around it, which is colors related in the left side. There you are going to see a scale from red to yellow color. Well, basically there are some millimeter if you cannot see it, but the green color, which is good, it's okay. Well, yellow is manageable maybe, but if you see around your preparation a red color, which you can think that, okay, there could be a fitting problem, or maybe you can share this information with your dental laboratory, or if you have enough space to prepare more, you can just cut this area and prepare a little bit more and scan again, rescan this area again. This way you can have chance to see undercuts. Let's take a look again. We only just need to click that, and we just need to click once on the model, which is going to dedicate the insertion direction. And the colors are going to show us if we have an undercut area. As I mentioned that yellow, green is good, yellow is manageable. Of course, depends on the case. Yeah. So let's check new function, which is margin line function. So for our dentist friends, now you have a great option to communicate with your dental laboratory. If you prepare, maybe if you can have now draw your margin line, and it's of course it's optional, it's not compulsory, but it will be great way for dental laboratory technician to understand. Well, in my opinion, when I was working back as a dental technician, I mostly have difficulties drawing margin line for inlay and onlay restorations because it's very difficult to understand where is the bottom of the restoration or the preparation margin line. So it will be a great communication way for you. Let's see how it works. So we are in the refine phase. You are going to see a new button, new option. When we click that, we need to create a die, which we can easily draw margin line. And after that, we just use our mouse to put adding dots, just like this. When you click the first dot, and it's going to tell you that which tooth you just drew margin line. And if you'd like to adjust and like change the margin line, you can even change or draw margin line from the upside down of the model if you understand better. Just like this. Yeah. So let's continue again. We need to first click the insert direction. Let's do it again. We first need to select the tooth region. We just need to make a circle, and after that we need to adjust the insert direction, and this is how technician does also for each crowns. If you're asking how the technician is going to see that, when you export the file, in the file folder, you are going to see some STL file, which is our models, and you are going to see an additional margin line folder. If you share, you don't need to do anything. You just need to share that folder directly. They can add in the dental designing softwares, just like this. Okay, let's continue. What is more next? So we edit here when we, when we create a file, patient file, we just need to enter first ID and the surname or last name, up to you. When you export your scan file, you can see this patient name and the folder as a folder name, which will be going to less miscommunication between you and technician. And you can also easily storage your files, just like this. And in the beginning also you can see that the scanning date also, which I scan 9th October. Yeah. Okay, now finally we edit switching FDI number. So as you know, globally we are using two different tooth number system. One of them is FDI, one of them is ISO. Now you can you can adjust it in the setting part. You can find easily. Universal, it's mean ISO, FDI. Yeah, you can easily adjust from there. Okay. So in the latest update, we also created, which is really nice. Let me show you. The software itself is going to fix up automatically tiny holes. This is in the scan mode. I just scan a lower jaw. In the red marked areas, you see that means missing some. There are some tiny holes, which just warns me that I need to rescan this area if I need it. When you go, but sometimes, of course, we don't need to scan everywhere very nicely, as long as if it's not the preparation or the contacted. There are some like crowding in the preparate area, and here in the refine mode, if we go over there, it's going to fix up and closing the tiny holes gaps for us, like you see, which I specifically made it a monochromatic color for this model, which you can see better if there are some artifacts. Here I like to show you in the mesial molar of 46 numbers. You see that if you see my mouse, it didn't close the gap because the gap is very big. It's going to complete for tiny holes, which is really nice. Yes, let's check our latest also update, which I really enjoy that. So now in the occlusion analysis, Now we are going to see automatically displayed the distance number. Let me show you how can we check this. You need to go to refine, and in the byte of catalog, we click the occlusion analysis. You know already this, but now when I draw my mouse over there, you see, and I can see the distance numbers. Just playing around with my mouse, and in order to show you that, you see, I don't need to just check with the color code system. I can easily see with my mouse right now. This I really enjoy of that. And I'd like to show you that the dark blue color is like they are in really good in touch. Just letting you know that. Let's take a look again. You just need to, after you click the occlusion analysis and open the bytes, with your mouse you can have easily see the distance with millimeters. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. In the 10th update, here we had an auto exposure button, which is what's inserted in the algorithm program right now. Auto exposure button was working for adjusting the light. During your scanning, it will make us easier. So our product engineer decided that it's already, let's insert in the algorithm program. Now auto exposure mode you will be seeing as unavailable because we added into algorithm program. You will be seeing like this. And in the scan picture in the lower corner, right now it's looking like that. Okay. No worries, it's in the algorithm right now. We inserted there. Okay, so let's check it out, latest system and software related upgrades. Okay, so we added save scan history manually in the right upper corner. You will be seeing this button. When you click that, it's going to, when you scan anything, if you click that, it's going to save. So you can save manually your scan files. If you prefer to adjust advanced level, if you go to settings and in the save options, there is auto save scan history also. If you turn as on, when you scan, and if you want to just close the application without finalizing, it's also going to save automatically on your scan history. And in the save date, you can adjust from 30 days to 360 days, which it can be editable file. You can reach out to them in your scan history files. Yeah, hope you like this feature. Okay, let's continue. So we created a pop-up notification when the laptop does not connect the charger. Of course, you can perform scanning, but we recommend you to, for better scanning experience, always plug the charger. If you do not, during your scanning, there will be pop-up notification like this. And the left corner, for the best scanning experience, plug the AC power supply. It's just going to remind you that. Yeah, and let's check if you haven't installed the latest version, or if you already installed it, probably you've seen this during the setup process. So we added here, it's going to, during the installation, during the setup, it's going to check some hardware requirements, CPU and requirement RAMs. If it's passed, you can click next. As in the picture, everything is green color, which is be recommended. If it's not meet the requirements, your computer, some of them in the list is going to be fail, and you may not be able to install the latest version. So in this case, we recommend you to find the computer which is meet the requirements features for the software. Okay. And the latest CUDA acceleration. CUDA is a type of graphic card driver, which means we can support more type of computers right now. So it's going to be enabled in the computer, and it's going to the computer is with the latest driver will improve the performance and upgrade the driver for better experience for you. Okay, so thank you for listening and watching us. I finalize the latest updates and announce and inform you. I hope you enjoy it. Now I'm just going to stop presenting, and I'm just going to check the comments. Please keep looking at our Facebook page, there will be new upcoming updates, and we are going to prepare and present to you later on. Okay, I see that there is not much questions. Let me wait a couple of more minutes if you have further comments. And if you don't have, thank you for watching us and listening. Please keep updated and follow our Facebook page. Thank you, doctor, for how can we scan for implant. I created a video and we can share with you, and you just need to first in the patient's information, you need to click implant type, and there will be another implant scanning catalog. You need to follow this process, but we have a video for that we can share with you. You're welcome, more than welcome. Okay. I wish you have a nice and pleasant day or night or the weekend, some of you. Thank you. So I'm going to end the live stream. Probably it's going to save and you can find in our Facebook page. My pleasure. Have a nice weekend so far.